Any type of fire, including one in a fire pit, calls for significant consideration of safety. A comfortable fire can quickly transform into a raging conflagration in a matter of seconds. Be sure to follow the laws and ordinances in your area, checking with the local authorities. Some communities issue no-burn advisories to safeguard air quality when high emissions and weather conditions combine to raise fine particle pollution to dangerous levels. The health of your community is at danger when you disobey a no-burn order, and you risk being fined. Before you light the kindling, check to see if there's a no-burn advisory in effect. Follow these safety recommendations to make sure you get the most enjoyment out of your fire pit while making sure your loved ones are secure. Number 1. Location. Keep fires at least 20 feet away from structures, including the house, and nearby plants and foliage. Don't light a fire under overhanging trees since they might quickly catch fire from flying sparks. Surround your fire pit with non-combustible materials, such as crushed stone, brick, or sand. Maintain the space surrounding the fire pit free of debris and other combustible objects. 2. Conditions. Use caution while using your fire pit on extremely windy days, as the wind might make it difficult to ignite the kindling and may blow sparks into nearby vegetation or buildings, and perhaps igniting a fire. Always verify the wind's direction before lighting a fire. In order to avoid the smoke, suggest to guests that they sit on the upwind side of the pit. 3. Safety equipment. Use a fire screen if there is one on your fire pit whenever you are burning. Keep a garden hose or pail of sand close by to put out any stray sparks from a wood fire. Set the hose nozzle to spray. While a direct jet of water might spread sparks, a shower-style spray quickly puts out a flare-up. To safely handle hot fire pit elements, have a pair of fire gloves close by. Invest in a fire blanket to aid in putting out any potential fires, sparks, and other combustibles. Have a dry chemical fire extinguisher with a Class B and C or multifunctional rating on hand that is fully charged. In general, the effective range is between 6 and 10 feet, so make sure you know how to use it. On gas fire pits, turn off the gas before attempting to extinguish a fire. Always make sure to instruct children how to stop, drop, and roll in case their clothing catches on fire. Always keep a barrier between people and a fire pit, because falling into one might result in severe burns. Number 4. Fuel. Never start or maintain a fire with combustible liquids such as gasoline or lighter fluid. Let me repeat that. Never start a fire or reignite a fire with gasoline. Only burn wood that has been seasoned for at least 6 months in fire pits that are fueled by wood. Seasoned hardwoods like oak or hickory don't typically produce as many crackles and sparks as softwoods like pine and birch. Never burn building supplies like plywood, MDF, pressure-treated boards and posts, or pallets made of chemically treated wood. Construction lumber is treated with chemical resins, adhesives, and other materials that, when burned, release hazardous fumes that you do not want to breathe in. You'll need to continuously add fuel to a fire in order to keep it burning. Be sure to maintain a safe space between the fire pit and the firewood. You don't want the fire to jump from the fire pit and feed itself. Do not use paper or magazines as kindling for fires since they can cause excessive smoke and emit toxic chemicals from the ink or adhesive. Number 5. Clothing. Avoid wearing loose-fitting or combustible garments when enjoying the use of a fire pit. Since materials such as hair, clothing, and other items might catch fire, avoid sitting too close to the flames. At least 3 feet should separate people and animals from the fire. Place chairs in such a way that people can get up from their seats and move about safely and away from the fire. Heavy chairs and built-in seating both help keep people from sitting too near the flames. When tending a fire, make sure your sleeves are rolled up and your hair is tied back. 6. People. When using a fire pit, keep an eye on the kids. Don't let them approach the fire too closely. And in regard to the big kids, alcohol and fire don't mix. In addition to being flammable, alcohol also affects coordination, judgment, and reflexes when consumed in excess, which increases the risk of harm to those gathering around a fire's perimeter. Drink moderately if you or your guests plan to congregate around an open fire. Keep everybody a safe distance from the flames, and be ready to douse the fire in case of any alcohol-induced mishaps. 7. Cleanup. When the fire goes out for the evening, it's crucial that you know how to properly dispose of the ashes. Put the ashes in a metal container after they've cooled, then cover them with water. The majority of manufactured fire pits come with detailed instructions for putting out a fire. Before you start putting out your fire, go over the directions. Ceramic and some metal fire pits can become cracked by water. Never leave a fire alone, not even to sprint inside for a drink or a restroom break, even after it has died down and is reduced to flickering embers. If you have to go, Assign someone to stay with the fire or put it out entirely before you leave the scene. Even though little fires may seem innocuous, they're still a potential threat to your overall safety. Almost extinguished fires have been responsible for some of the most severe wildfires in the United States. That's it for this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And as always, get out there and make it a great day.